if you have a great teacher and your student has a great teacher, tell them. Tell them. Don't just hold back and talk about people and talk about things when you're upset or when you have a concern or whatever. There are so many teachers doing so many amazing things that just never hear it because people don't think to say, you know what, I should probably tell them that they're awesome and my kid loves them and I'm so glad they were my kid's teacher. So I hope everybody listening takes 1 minute to figure out something great to say just to prop up the teacher that's teaching their kid.
In all honesty, what made me come back is because I really hitched on to an amazing mentor. And I cannot, I feel like everybody else, like having that PLC or just an amazing mentor who just really can show you the ropes and show you, like you said, Judy, the nuts and bolts of teaching. That instructional management piece really was the game changer. I noticed that in my first year of teaching, I struggled with, I would say, a social intelligence in the sense of I really didn't know how to read students as well as I needed to. But the thing is, I learned how to do that over time. So I would say that first year, I wish that I would have did a better job of building really sturdy, sustainable relationships with students instead of being like this middle class girl who comes into a situation which was high poverty and just expecting everybody to just respect me. I needed to do a better job of meeting the humans' needs, meeting our students' needs before doing anything else.
Lori taught me a lot. She was always giving me ideas anytime I would be able to go to her and say, hey, Lori, what about this? Or this happened. How can I make it better? She was such an inspiration to me in my first year of teaching. And it did kind of help too that my mother was an educator, and she's actually retiring this year. So I was able to, I had a lot of people around me that I could trust.
So when I think of those leadership positions and, the gender roles that accompany them, I can't remember who exactly was saying it, but that comfortability for women to now kind of step up into that leadership position and realize that it is a place for a woman to be, and it doesn't have to just be a male-dominated field. But I also see kind of the pressure for women to stay in a classroom because I feel like, and even in just my 2 years of teaching, it is a very, like you said, pink-collar job. A lot of women are classroom teachers, and I feel like there is a lot of pressure on women to stay where we are at in the classroom.